Hello, hello, this is Ignacy Cywczyk from Portal Games, and this is Portal Games Vlog. Hello, hello, thank you for all the questions. First of all, thank you for all the questions below the last week's vlog. I was discussing the biggest successes and the biggest most embarrassing failures of Portal Games 2023. There was a ton of comments in the comment section. I appreciate your votes. I appreciate your kind words. I appreciate your comments that were critical. Let's start 2024. And before we start 2024, I want to announce, reveal, inform you that this year in 2024, our company Portal Games is celebrating 25 years of operating. We have epic birthday, 25 years. I started the company in 1999. And of course, here in Poland, we will hold a ton of celebrations, different events, different surprises for our fans. Of course, for our American and European and Australian and Asian fans, we will not have that many events, that many surprises, but I will prepare something. And today I want to announce that each month, during this year, for the next 10 months, I will create one of the vlogs in this particular month that is dedicated to the history of Portal Games. So we will have like a series of 10 videos, and in these videos I will share with you hopefully interesting, hopefully funny, hopefully completely new stories about the 10 most important products that we designed, that we created, that we brought to the market. So I will talk about the designing and publishing Robinson Crusoe. I'm going to talk about the 51st State. I'm going to talk about the Detective and all these major releases that we did over the years. So 10 videos for you to celebrate with us 25 years of Portal Games. And today's episode, today's vlog, starting the whole series, I want to give you a glimpse into the 25 years and tell you how the company was changing. In the podcast Board Games Insider that I recorded with my friends Steven Bonacor and Corey Thompson, last episode I was asked the question from one of the listeners how it was that Portal was changing the way they were operating, how we were adjusting to the changes in the industry, how we managed to be in the market for 25 years when the market was changing over this year. So I wanted to, and I prepared notes for you to show you how the company was changing for these 25 years and to show you how we try to stay relevant for the customers, for you, for the gamers, for this epic long run. So the first period of Portal Games, 1999, is when I found the company, and this period is the first about 4 or 5 years when we try to be a role-playing game company, and when we try to do role-playing games. This is the first product ever published by Portal Games. This is a Portal magazine. It was a Portal magazine, and it was very thick, black and white with some color pages magazine about the role-playing game. So you think like a Dragon from TSR. Back then, this magazine, we had no licenses, so there was no articles about Dungeons and Dragons, there was no articles about Warhammer, there was no articles about the Cyberpunk. We were just writing about the general role-playing games, about the fantasy role-playing games, about science fiction role-playing games, and this was the first thing we pulled off on the market. Here we have the first ad we got from the Warzone back then, and the first, as I said, 3 or 4 years we were trying to do magazine about role-playing games. We try to publish and design role-playing games. This is the first role-playing game we published, Frankenstein Factory. This is not super epic book. This is like 16 pages, black and white, indie style role-playing game. We were doing indie style games before it was trending as today. So yes, Frankenstein Factory, 16 pages role-playing game about being a monster created by Dr. Frankenstein and trying to escape from the castle. It was a personal horror role-playing game. We did De Profundis, Michael Orach's brilliant game in the style of H.P. Lovecraft. Mythos, absolutely one of the best role-playing games ever till today. It is innovative even today. It's absolutely brilliant. De Profundis, we released this in English later. We did this Lords of Fate, the amazing game by Krzysztof Piskowski, who today is a super famous science fiction writer in Poland. Back then he was very young, a dude, and he wrote this indie style role-playing game. This is the first era of Portal Games, we would try to earn money from role-playing games. We were doing a magazine, we were doing small role-playing games, no money whatsoever. I was poor, I had no money, I had debts, I had problems, and then at some point we do this. This is the next stage of Portal Games company. We finally did a role-playing game, Neuroshima. You know the word, you heard about this game, and this game is freaking fit. This is 500 pages. It was a massive success in Poland, and we did something absolutely insane back then. The MSRP for this game, the price that we were selling this thick book, was about half of the price of the all other role-playing games in the market. Like a regular game back then cost 100 Polish zlotych, and this book costed 50 Polish zlotych. So we made basically strategy of dumping price, selling this for the super cheap. The book was thick, the book was black and white, and it was written very good. I wrote this book. It reads absolutely amazing, like a great novel. It's funny, it's witty, it's smart. The world is super interesting, as you know today after many years in playing Neuroshima Hex in 51st State. So very interesting world, super well written, dumping price, and it became a massive success. And for a couple of years we were main publisher of role-playing games in Poland. For this game, for Neuroshima role-playing game, we released over 20 different expansions with the lore, with the factions, with the new rules. So it was massive success for us. And for this couple of years, from about 2004 to about 2009-10, we were like a main publisher of role-playing games in Poland, and it was massive success. But in 2007, another thing starts for Portal Games, and we did Neuroshima Hex. And I don't have a box with me of Neuroshima Hex, this is my bad, but you guys, I believe you know how the Neuroshima Hex box looks like. So even though we were doing role-playing games, in 2005 Michael Oracz comes up with the idea of creating Neuroshima Hex, the board game, something completely new. And in 2007 we go with Neuroshima Hex to Essen, and this is a completely new chapter for us, and we start changing from the main role-playing game publisher in Poland into the indie studio from Europe that designs brilliant board games, presents them in English at Essen, and then sells license to the American distributors and publishers. And Neuroshima Hex was picked up by Zeman Games, and here with me, of course, Robinson Crusoe. It is year 2012, and it's the same story. We designed the game, we published it in English at Essen, and then we sold the rights to the American distributor and publisher. In this case, it was Zeman Games. So since 2007, our first Essen, till 2012, release of Robinson Crusoe. For the 5 years, that was what we were doing. We were doing less and less role-playing game stuff. We were not doing magazines about role-playing games anymore. We were focused on creating one amazing board game a year and then selling license. And that's how Pret-a-Porter was designed, this is how 51st State was designed, this is how Witchcraft was designed, and Neuroshima Hex and Robinson Crusoe. So for the 5 years we were doing that. But then we decided that we want to have our own footprint in America, that we want to do our own distribution in America, that we don't want to sell a license for our games, but we want to be publisher worldwide. And I started negotiating with distributors. I started going to America for different shows to start to promote the Portal Games. And in 2013, for the first time, we released the Legacy Testament of Duke de Crécy, and we released Theseus from Michael Oracz, and we have not signed contracts with American publishers. We tried to distribute these games by ourselves. It was difficult, we were very small, and we had not many contacts in America. But a year later, 2014, I designed the Imperial Settlers. We had a deal with only one distributor, ACD Distribution, but this game, you guys loved it. It became a major hit for us, it became a major hit for Gen Con 2014, and suddenly other distributors wanted to sign a contract with us. Suddenly other distributors noticed that there is somebody like Ignacy Trzewiczek from Europe, and our distribution started working in America thanks to this title. Every distributor wanted to have this in their offer, every retailer wanted to have this game on the shelf, and Imperial Settlers started a brand new phase for Portal Games. Portal Games doing their own publishing in Europe and doing their own publishing in America, working with all distributors in America. And the following years after the Imperial Settlers, of course, we had Tides of Time. You remember, amazing, brilliant two-player game. We did Cry Havoc, a massive hit for us for years. We did First Martians, a famous release in America. And then we go to the next big title for us. We go to the Dedective, 2018 Dedective, and Dedective starts another phase for Portal Games after being honored with Spiel des Jahres, nomination for Spiel des Jahres for Dedective, when the game just exploded with the popularity. With all the hours the game received Game of the Year in France, Best Co-op Game, Dice Tower, Best Game Taming, Dice Tower, Best Innovative Game, Golden Geek, etc, etc, etc. The game just exploded, and we decided in the company that for the next 3 or 4 years we will focus on this line. We stopped designing the new Euro games, we slowed down this part of the department, and we focused on Detective line, and we did Vienna Connection, we did Dune House of Secrets, we did Batman Everybody Lies, so we started to invest in these story-driven detective style lines, and it started, as I said, 2018, and it lasted to 2022, another 4 years of putting out amazing story-driven games. And now the 2023 starts last year, and the new era for Portal Games, new phase of Portal Games on the worldwide market starts, and we started with doing Gutenberg, Polish game by Polish publisher Granna, and we signed a contract with them to represent them for worldwide market, to bring this game to America and North America. And this is the first step in this new direction. In these upcoming years we plan to find the best Polish designs, or from other countries from the Europe, but we are focusing right now on the Polish designs. We are looking for the best Polish designs, for the best Polish publishers who don't have a distribution in America yet, who don't have a worldwide distribution yet, and we want to help them. We want to leverage our network, our distribution, our experience in the American market, and bring the best that we can for you, for American customers. So we released Gutenberg, which you guys absolutely loved, and we are very happy with that. We already announced that this Gen Con 2024 will bring to you AI Space Puzzle, which is an amazing game. I absolutely love it, I adore it. I'm so proud that I'm going to publish this game. And next Saturday, not this one, but the next Saturday, we will announce another game from the Polish designers that we will bring to America. So this is a new phase for Portal Games, a new era for Portal Games, picking the best from this country and bringing it to you, and to American audience and to European audience. So this is 25 years in 5 minutes or maybe 10 minutes, I don't know how long I'm talking. And I showed you all the different things that we were doing over these 25 years, starting with a role-playing game, a company, and then trying to do some design for Europe and try to sell license to America, and then building distribution in America, and then trying to be a story-driven company with detective lines, and now trying to bring the best Polish design to America, picking the best games released here in Poland and bringing them to America. Thank you for watching this video. I hope it gave you the scope of what was happening over these 25 years. And as I said, in this upcoming year, we are celebrating 25 years. I'm very proud that the company lasts so long. I started it when I was 22 years old. Now I'm almost 50. Still smiling, still enjoying the job. Still very proud of what we achieved here. And so these vlogs, 3 of the vlogs in the month will be about the updates, about the recent things, about giving you recent information about what's happening at Portal Games, and 1 vlog per month will be about one of these products. Of course, one of the vlogs will be about Imperial Settlers, one of the vlogs will be about Robinson Crusoe, etc, etc. I will pick 10 games and I will talk stories about them, how I designed them, or how they were designed by other designers, how we developed the game, how we produced the game, all the funny stories, anecdotes, etc, etc. So stay tuned, subscribe to the channel if you have not subscribed yet. Please give us a thumbs up if you like the content, if you appreciate us being with you in the contact every single Wednesday. And I wish you an amazing week. And I run because I need to finish preparation for PortalCon, the big event that we are doing here in Poland for Polish fans. Thank you for watching, stay tuned, talk to you next week.